Hey guys! Well, I guess I'm going to try to show this deck off for the fifth time now. I keep, I don't, I just keep screwing up the capture. No matter what happens, like there was some construction going on in the hotel, and that screwed my first capture up, and and I oh man, I forgot to turn my microphone on in the last one, and we had some rockin' good games. I can't believe I'm just devastated that I can't post those games. But you know what? Whatever. We're here now. Let's go over it, and hopefully we can do as good as we did last time. So it's a Doom Foretold Dance the Mance deck. If you can't tell that already, but these cards have been waiting. They've been trying to be good since Throne. That's when they both came out. But with Theros, because at least 70% of this deck is Theros, it got real dang good. And I'm excited to show you guys how it works out for the fifth time. But here we go. Yeah, so Doom Foretold, 4 mana enchantment. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-land, non-token permanent, and if that player can't, they discard a card. They lose 2, you draw a card, you gain 2, and you get a 2/2 guy with vigilance, and you got to sack Doom Foretold. So the thing to remember with Doom Foretold, I've seen people do it before, is that they assume that if Doom Foretold's your only permanent on the field, that you'll get that little trade. If that player can't, they discard a card, lose 2, draw a card. If Doom Foretold is your only permanent on the battlefield, you will sack Doom Foretold to Doom Foretold. You will not get that extra little bit where you discard a card, draw a card, the opponent loses 2, you gain 2, blah, 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 blah. That's how that works. And then Dance. So we're sacking a whole lot of stuff. We're going to do this because that's how my last game went. But Dance, you're reanimating all your enchantments. You can do artifacts with it, but I've not seen a deck that does it, even though that could be pretty interesting. But yeah, so this one we're doing strictly enchantments. So, you know, blue and a white for X. Return up to X target enchantment cards with each non-converted mana cost, or with each with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If X is X or more, then they're 4/4s. They're creatures. So it's a really good card to close out the game with, but also you can just get so much value off of your ETBs with all the sagas and stuff we're playing, right? You can also just bring back your Doom Foretolds. Then on that we have Cure Best Sea God to kind of close out the game. I was playing Dream Trawler in this slot. It is definitely a lot better to close out the game, but fuck it, we're an enchantment deck. We're an Esper enchantment deck. I'm not playing. You guys know how Dream Trawler works. You've seen it everywhere. We're gonna play Cure Best Sea God because this card is it's actually pretty dang good. I really enjoy it. It's really nice when you get a Cure Best Sea God back with a Dance of the Mance. So everything comes back as creatures, and you get an 8/8. And then on your next turn, when all those things can attack, you tap all their stuff. Everything's tapped. You freeze their entire board. And then you just get to bash face with all those enchantment creatures that you got. And then if they survive to the next turn, you get to just yank something from them, which is pretty funny. Elspeth Conquers Death. Super, it's just white removal. Super fun. Same with Shadow of the Sky. It's a white Wrath. I don't understand how we got these. I guess everybody complained about white sucking for a while, and that's what we got out of it. But so first chapter, exile target permanent. A opponent controls confirm mana cost 3 or greater. So it's just great in the late game when they've got something that you're having troubles dealing with, and boom, that's gone. And then non-creature spells your opponent casts cost 2 more to cast until your next turn. That comes after it. It's not the greatest, but you know it helps you out. It can push you through control decks. You know, if they left 3 mana open for their absorb and forgot that you had your Conqueror's Death out. But you know, it's hard to rely on your opponent forgetting triggers. Yeah, whatever. Then chapter 3, you get to return a Planeswalker card because we're not playing creatures. So Planeswalker card from your graveyard to the battlefield to put a +1/+, a loyalty counter on them. And also, this is what I was going over in the last game, that I really wanted to do this because I love this card. Where is she? Yeah! At least one. I love this. This card's great. So I wanted to just kind of change it up a little bit there. You know what? I might even... I really like Ashiok. That's how much I like Ashiok, guys. I'm not even going to go over this card. You can read it right now. I love this card. Just kidding. It's a creature token factory, and then you can also pop things back to their hand, and they have to exile something from their hand. And its ultimate is you can play things with that's been exiled with it. This card's insane. I really want to get the alternate art on here somehow, because I love the alternate art for this card, but I don't know. I'm not gonna. Whoa, wait, hold on. Jesus, that's cool. No, that's not happening right now. Okay, so, and then we got 4 Shadow Sky, 3 Orthkaya, still super meh on this card, but it's fun. It's a fun card. It gets you through aggro matchups, Lightning Helix on a stick, but then it does that little drain too every time they attack one of your planeswalkers. It's kind of like if you get 1 or 2 triggers off of it, then it's done okay. Actually, if you get 1 trigger off of it, it's done okay. If you get 2 or 3 triggers off of it, it's done well. And if it's got more out of it, then it's done enough. It's like it's pulled its weight at that point. But the 3 mana for the 3 damage and you gain 3, not worth it. The only reason we're playing it is an enchantment deck, so we're gonna have to toss it in. And then we're playing Teferi. You know, we're in blue-white. Teferi's bonkers. We all know this, so he's in the deck. Narset. I love Narset. She's really good at providing some card advantage, but you know what? Yeah. Okay. I don't want to go down to 1 Narset. That's where I'm ending up with that. But yeah, she just denies you from drawing extra cards. It's funny to watch people have to play their draw spells into this, and then they just cry because they have no other options. Omen of the Sea, one of the best card draw spells in Standard at the moment. I guarantee you, this thing's insane, and especially with Doom Foretold, where you can keep it out. You don't have to sack it to itself. You can use it as Doom Foretold fodder, or if you're just trying to get it in the graveyard for Dance of the Mance, you can sacrifice it to itself. So it's super nice. Also, Othakaya, you just play extras and sacrifice it. It's legendary, so it works like that. We're playing the Prophecy. I really like this card. I don't like it in crazy multiples because we are playing Omen of the Sea, but it's a really good. It's almost just an extra copy of Omen of the Sea where you draw 2 cards because this thing scries 2 and then you draw. The way I like to look at a scrying 2 is you're guaranteeing your next draw. It's like this card is good for my next draw. It's pretty much equal to drawing a card. So to see a scry 2 where it's like, okay, draw a card, choose your card name, play it on the next turn, then you draw 2 cards. There's a lot of value off this thing. Plus, it sticks around a long time to be fodder for Doom Foretold. Because that's one of the things that I really noticed with this deck, is that you play a lot of sagas, and they sacrifice themselves. And that's what you want for Dance of the Mance, of course, but you don't want to... you don't want to not have fodder for Doom Foretold. You want to be able to have things that'll stick around long enough. So going turn 2 Prophecy into turn 4 Doom Foretold is fantastic because Doom Foretold's an upkeep trigger, and your chapters are a draw trigger, your draw step trigger. So before the 4th chapter goes off on this thing, you can sack it to Doom Foretold, and I love the turn sequence of going turn 2 Prophecy, you scry 2. Your next turn, you choose your card name. Hopefully it's Doom Foretold. You've gotten to scry 2. You have a mitt full of cards to look at. And then on the next turn, you drop a Doom Foretold and you draw 2 cards. So it doesn't feel as much of a do-nothing enchantment. Because technically you do nothing when you play it. But on your opponent's upkeep, they sack something to it. And then you can sack Prophecy to Doom Foretold on your 5th turn. Other than that, we're playing Birth of Meletis. just make sure you hit your land drops, get a blocker against aggro, gain some life for aggro matchups, and yeah, that's where I've ended up with this deck. I've actually put a lot of time into squaring up what this deck looks like, but I'd be totally willing to like shave some Kayas, or cut the Kiora and the Ashiok and toss in some Dream Trawlers. I think that's probably the better way to go, but I'm a crazy psychopath and I want to have fun. Other than that, here's the lands. We're playing 24 in total. Yeah, 24. With 12 shocks, 3 fabled passages, and then a bunch of basics. Mostly plains for Birth of Meletis, and then you just get your islands and your swamps with your fabled passages. I do like to play temples in your like mid-range control decks. I usually play 6 to 8. 8 being control, 6 being mid-range. But for this deck, I've opted to go with the basic plan because of Birth of Meletis. You want to be able to get the full value off of it. And with that, let's jump into the game. I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit here. All right, yeah. Man, there was a deck, or we were playing up against a mono black deck before, and I just had the perfect top deck of a Shadow to the Sky, and I went nuts. I just wish that was on camera. Oh my god, this hand's awful. This is just terrible. We're light years away from casting at least 4 cards in our hand. This is better. This is good. Yeah, you know what? Not the best, though. Oh, man. Well, we'll probably be able to get to these Doomfortolds, and then all we need is an island. This we're not going to be looking at till later, so we're going to keep it and get rid of that. And then hopefully we can find an island for this omen. And oh my god, Doomfortold's off the easy. Green-white, Nicobolus. Lord Quash? Oh my lord! Alright, we're gonna need a land, guys. We're gonna need a land. Oh man. Just a blue. Oh, Naya, eh? Whoa! Sick looking Colossus. Down some more. Jesus, that's loud. Okay. I really like this card too. Puts in a lot of work. Hey, we found a birth, which is like a land. But yeah, I still need that that island. It's got to be kicking around somewhere. See, and the thing is, with Doomfortold, we have all these gods out. They're indestructible. Doomfortold sacks them. Like, it doesn't matter. Beautiful. It doesn't matter what it's got stapled onto it. You're gonna die. So yeah, we're gonna play a Doomfortold. He's probably gonna sack this Arboreal Grazer, but I'm gonna be able to sack this Birth before I have to sacrifice Doomfortold to itself. Exile a card from the graveyard. If there's a land card, add a mana if not drain for 2. Okay. 5 mana. What you got? Fires of Invention. Naya Fires. This is cool. I'm in. What you got for your second spell for your turn? A No Bueno. Right on. Hey, Hollow Fountains. We're gonna play that. We're gonna Birth first because it's just your deck. So we're gonna grab that, and then we're gonna leave up for Omen, and then next turn. Maybe I should have double Doomfortold. You know what? This is okay. We're in a decent spot. I'm gonna sack the Colossus. Why? I'm unsure why you'd play Fires and Boar, because they're both kind of cheat cards, right? This doesn't have any mana sync abilities, but we'll see what he's playing. We'll see what he's playing here. This is neat. I love this art. This art on cloth. Oh, that's original for a red Fires deck. Yeah. Discard any number of cards and draw that. Alright, so you got 2 cards in hand. You're just gonna trade out. Let's see. see it. You're gonna pitch another Cavalier. Wow, I would have going to. Oh, yep. All right, yep. They. Reveal a top 5. Grab a land card. Put the rest into the grave. That's nice to see both these go into the grave. You're gonna give your team +1/+0. This has got trample. Damn. That's got haste. That's got haste. Oh shit. This is really explosive. Yeah. Do your thing. Are you gonna put a guy on the battlefield? Jesus! Just the best hand you could ever hope for. Infinite Cavaliers. Alright. Yeah, I'll block the biggest 2 without trample. And I'll take 14. I don't know if this game's gonna go as well as my other games went. So what do? Do you sack it or you turn that creature? It's not even bad. Alright, Omen. Oh god. Well, I'll take that to Fairy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it this turn, but I'm gonna sack this Omen because I could use that wall as another blocker that we're gonna get off of birth. Play a Fabled Passage. Do I double Doom Foretold? I think I'm just dead either way because you could sack the Fires, sack the Cavalier, and then swing with all 3 of these, right? Yeah, I think he's just got it. Well, nothing hurts from playing it out. Play another Doom Foretold. I could just put the Illarg to his hand, but I'm still dead either way. Alright, see what you do. If he sacks the Illarg and a Cavalier, I live? No, I don't. I can't take any damage. I really don't. Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna concede. I'm dead. Good game, buddy. You had a wicked hand, and I'm not gonna sit here and diddle myself while you take forever with triggers. Alright, well there's game 1. Got absolutely demolished by green-red fires, or no, Naya fires. I wonder what the white was for. He didn't even mill anything that was white. I'm curious, but this is a bonkers hand. I'm in. Count me in. Nighthawk. Alright. Cholix. And off the bat, Fable Pets. For white Badland. Nice. Earth. Fuse. Green-white Badlands. Oh, Pedidizio Druid. Yes. Do I Teferi? I don't think I Teferi. I think I just bird. No point in Teferiing, right? Like, I don't want to just play a Teferi and tick it up because I can't target this druid. Oh! All the ram. You got something else for 2? You got another Paradise Druid? No. Gain 2. Make a wall. And I'll probably play this Fabled Passage, get a black source, and play this Doom Foretold. I won't probably do it, I'll definitely do it. So, it's gonna happen. And then I can sack this birth next turn. And hopefully he jams out something huge. And I can Elspeth Conquers Death that thing. Oh yeah, float the mana. Black. Abzan. Oh, undo. Yep. Get the right type of mana. You can't do it in this step though, man, so I don't see what's the point of floating mana. You can just say fuck me and float the mana, so I mean it's not like I wouldn't do it. Banishing Light. That is something I can Elspeth Conquers Death. And I think I might do it. You're a best sea god. Nice. Okay, cool. We're getting there. Like this turn we're at 5 mana. Yeah, let me gain my life. Hurry up. What are you waiting for? Thank you. Alright. Elspeth Conquers Death, you're banishing light. I like the animation for the sagas, but at the same time, get it out of the way. I'm trying to do stuff. I can't target things when this big scroll is taking up like this whole spot of the map. You gotta be kidding. Green white annoy the shit out of Alex. That's how it is. Hey! Fuck you! yeah, why not? What else are we doing this game, right? Hey, and he's gonna concede with Salt. Oh, good game. Just to hopefully tick him off some more. Alright. Well, I wouldn't have said we won that game, but we definitely pissed somebody off where they walked away. Isn't that just like winning? I'd almost say that's better. Oh man, what a garbage hand. Oh man, what a freaking awesome hand! Oh, the day got changed there. Nighthawk! Oh hey! I like this, I like the World Championship sleeves. I don't know how people got them, but... Tell you what! I didn't! So, that's where that's at. Nothing wrong with the classic sleeves, though. So let's see here. If we go Prophecy, this turn, turn 5, we are looking to cast... Hey! We have a Doom Foretold! Hey, this is the play that I was telling you guys about. I'm gonna do it. I wonder if he's more than 2 color. I do like playing temples in more than a 2-color deck, because you get to do the thing, but you don't play Fable Passage, I think. Yeah, it's at least 3 colors. Whoa. Whoa. That's too much. We're years away from that. This Grixis. What creatures are we going to see with Grixis? Probably some that I'd like to kill. That's gonna be my answer to that. I probably needed a land. I should have bought it. Oh, you piece of shit. Why wouldn't you do that after I choose a card name? Take the Narset. I dare you. Don't take my Omen. Okay, good. Take the Narset. I would 100% rather keep this Omen besides the Narset. And then he's gonna scry to the top. Alright. It's always kind of annoying seeing someone spread out a Doom Foretold in the hopes that he doesn't have another Thought Erasure. Now we're going to play this tapped and pass it on! Pass it on. Man, why don't people use good lands? I don't like, this is okay, I guess. Hey, a walk for him. I'm unsure how I feel about the new Temple of the Maybe pass the turn. Grixis control, eh? Alright. Grixis pass. Did he surveil with this? No. Well, he surveilled, he just didn't put it to the graveyard. I'm gonna need that. And I think that birth is decent. I'm gonna cast this Doom Foretold. No matter what you counterspell you got kicking in your frickin' gob over there, I'm gonna draw these 2 cards. Because that's how that works. man, I love that art. That art's so sick. And I like how it scrolls down for each of your triggers, right? You get the, yeah, Thas is, oh no, wait, he's not going to counter it. He's going to just draw 2. That's not how you play Thas's Intervention, man. You have to do it for like 6. You gotta like make it dig through time worthy. You're gonna hit the steam vents. And I'm gonna draw into another Doom Foretold from a Doom. That's minty. That's prime time real estate right there. I mean, I'm gonna get this shitty trigger where I get to look at both the top cards of our deck. I mean, it's information, but what garbage information do I need about your Grixis? Grixis, I don't know, control. He's got to be playing like Nicol Bolas, God Eternal. What else? What else is in Grixis colors? Croxa, maybe? I don't know. I could sit here all day guessing Grixis. Hey! 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 And I called it! Dude, I love this card, by the way. This card's sweet. What is happening? Okay, so this is my top card, that's your top card. Cool. They have Wishes deck. I could have guessed that one. I don't know if I want to play this Doom Foretold because he can't sack the token to it. It's not an option. So I might just like waste one of these Shatters of the Skies on it because I don't even know how many creatures he's playing besides Fae of Wishes. Yeah, I'm gonna play a Fabled Passage, crack it up, do some deck spinning that Dorian says you should never do, and Shatter the Sky. Garbage fucking person. Deck spinning doesn't work. There's less lands in my deck now, man. Fires of Invention. Ah, right. Ah! Bolas! Fuck! Well, I'll get rid of this. And I got a Doom Foretold, so he's gonna have to, you know...
My schemes are never ending.
I got choices. I could go Doom Foretold Birth, or Elspeth on the Bolas. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Well, I don't play creatures, I only play planeswalkers, and planeswalkers are nowhere to be found. So we're going to do plus a draw card. And then I have to exile something from my hand. So I'm going to get rid of his fires with Elspeth Conquers Death. Because he can have his Bolas for an extra turn. See how garbage that is? I have to like remember where it is. You think I have that good of a memory, Wizards? Yeah, so I don't care about this for this turn. He's not going to ultimate it. And then next turn, I can probably just do Foretold, and that'll most likely be his only permanent on the battlefield for him to get rid of with the trigger. We'll find out, but that's my course of action here. He's going to do that, so I think I'm going to do the Shatter of the Sky.
Witness a mote of mine.
Because, yeah, Drawn from Dreams, that's usually in Fires decks. You're going to find another Fires? Can't cast it. Pretty sure he's playing Land for turn. God knows if I'm paying attention. What else are we, like, looking at here? His rituals of, his sweepers are dead against us, but, unless he's going to hang on to them till we get really deep with, Dance the Mance. So let's go Birth, in case he's scared of Births. No, he's not going to counter it. Okay. And then I'll go Doom Foretold. Oh, and it lands! Peace out, Bolas! Alright, so we're 2 Bolases out of his deck. And I'm wondering if he plays any more win conditions. He plays Fae of Wishes, so I assume he would be able to untap. Alright. I'd assume he'd be able to go... Nice! Hatred! I love that card. You can... artifact, creature, or planeswalker. So you can have this. Okay, so that's face. I've actually never done this for somebody before. I played this code. I've never had to do this. So this is gonna be face down. This is gonna be face up. So he's most likely gonna take that. Yeah. You want to try to get him to the point where he's only gonna draw one card. That's your that's your job with Atron. It's really hard to, but nice. So I'm gonna sack this so that I can hopefully get a. Maybe I should have sacked Birth. I definitely should have sacked Birth. But I get a Narset back. That's.
There are so
loyalty,
many
of course.
mysteries to uncover.
And we'll use her.
I must. I have just the trick.
Ooh,
for this.
very. If this has menace, but we'll exile it. And we'll play a land for turn. You know what? Fuck it. He doesn't have. He can't cast a counterspell right now with the way that Elspeth Conquer's Death went through. We'll uptick this.
Here goes
Could just
nothing.
bounce the Birth, but I actually don't think I have any planes left to go get. Now I get to draw a card. He's got to discard a card. I get some shitty. Oh, try Carnarium. That's nice. A card that's got nothing to do with this matchup. I mean, you could have taken out my knight with it. That's probably the best you're going to get. You're going to get a 1-for-1 removal with Cry in this matchup. But, yeah, you get rid of it. He's probably got a mitt full of good cards. Wake Fires of Invention. Ah, God, I hope my mic's recording right now. Last time I did this, I was just heartbroken. Man, you're like half your deck's in the graveyard. I hope you know that. Non-creature, one less to cast. And then we'll Teferi your token away.
Well, that didn't pan out. Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
And then let's do the Narset.
Fury will own the thoughtfulness before action.
Omen? Oath? No. Omen. I don't have a target for this Narset, but I'm gonna cast this. His fire is going in the garbage right away with Doom Foretold. That's happening. Oh, yes! Can I cast it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play land for turn? That's hard choice. Alright, peace out, Shadow of the Sky. We're going Doom Foretold. We gotta get rid of his fires. He might just slap the concede button soon, but you never know. Yeah, peace out. Like, it doesn't... It kind of sucks that we're not going to get a Planeswalker with 3rd chapter on Elspeth Conquer's Death, but we have both our Planeswalkers out at the moment.
If you wish to surrender
So it's
now,
okay. It's
just
okay
wait
that
a
we're
moment.
not there.
Hone your prowess.
Yeah. Drawn from dreams. Yep, yep, yep. This is yes. Fade as a creature. Gotta keep my Omen around just to get rid of it as a... Oh, we can get rid of the Conqueror's Death because we're not going to get anything out of it. Ah! Val. Phew. Alright, yeah, there's no way you have a counterspell. This! Monstrosity. Uptick this.
That's more like it.
And... first. Deck thing. Bitch.
Meditate. And
Nice!
prepare.
That's what I want. I just want to see how many art or enchantments I have in the great. That's my library. God damn it! I want to. Right here. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we have lots of mana. And we can sack yours. Oh! We can sack Kiora's Best of Sea God to Do Foretold. And then dance the Mancer right back. Woo! And I really like that the
Keep
Kraken
an open mind.
has the Kraken's a token, so you cannot target it with Doom Foretold, no matter what. So even if like he destroyed all my shit, I'm still left with my 8/8 hexproof. He does have Agrass Rampage, so if he can kill this wall. No! Not my Dance of the Mance! No! Wow, what do you? No! Ah! Son of a bitch. Did you surveil another thought? Okay, good. Good. I don't want you to have that anyway. Oh yeah, there we go. Now he's gonna Agrass Rampage to get rid of my 8/8. You know what? I'm gonna bounce my Kiora Best of Sea God with Teferi. I know it sounds like I'm crazy, cause I am. But it's what's gonna happen. Tap all your shit, including that, including this. Tap it, lock it down. Nothing out of it. Don't want to hear shit. And then we're gonna bounce this. And play it again.
I have a plan.
Yeah, bitch. Oh, stupid person. Get so hard. Alright, we'll play this. And did I play the fairy? Or do I want to strike you? I want to strike you. Sack that Narset. Don't want to see it no more. Get it out of here. Tap all the mana you want. You still gotta resolve it. I can't believe he's got freaking 27 cards left in his library at this point. I mean, I only got 30. We've been playing for a while, eh? Jesus. Oh man, we're 40 minutes into the video. We only played 2 games. I guess that's the advantage of playing like an aggro deck, or at least a deck that has more, like a little bit faster of a win con. Is you get to put more games and see more out of it, but you know, you can't just play shitty aggro deck. Hey Chris. Yeah. You got a choice. You want 2 cards or a fires? Pick the 2. Yes, boy! Got you! And I know, like, he still gets to draw two cards off of it, and then gets a scry with that one. Like, it's not the worst deal in the world, but at the same time, he's got 3 fires in the graveyard at this point. And he's a fires deck. They're like, his deck is built around that card. Yes! Dance of the Mance! I will sack Kiora Best of Sea God. Draw this. And we'll just hammer this out for as much as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, I don't even care if I don't have 11 cards in the graveyard to target. We're bringing them all. We're bringing them all back. And you ain't got shit to say about it. Yeah, concede to the dance, my friend. Alright, so now we're 1-1. We're at 40 minutes of the video, but I can't leave it. You can't leave it as a 1-1, right? You gotta see where it ends. So I apologize that this video is gonna be a little bit longer, but at the same time, I can't on good conscience end it there. Mantis Toboggan, gotta be a thing, right? Who else even knows that toboggan is a word? This is a definite keepable hand just because of prophecy. That scry to find lands, absolutely a necessity. Nighthawk! Green, black, Garuk. Represent. Alright, prophecy. Scry me some lands. I want 2 lands right on the top. The gods have heard. And we also have the Prophecy into Doomplay, which I'm like super stoked about again. Ooh. Sultai. Doom foretold. Foretold that your doom is approaching, my friend.
This isn't a fight. No, I am not making this
I'm
up as
just
I
gonna
go.
Teferi because I'm not passing on turn 3 without doing anything. Not like a loser who goes to turn 3 and plays a tapped land and then passes because he's got nothing? Question mark? Full grip of cards? Nothing? No? Pedidizio Druid? Nope, we're gonna sit here and do nothing, Sultai. Right, we're gonna rope our opponent so that his videos look bad. Sultai. Ah, cool, we did rope. Thank you, I appreciate that. Alright, we're gonna shock, Doom Foretold, draw 2 cards. Thank you. And Teferi uptick. Pass it away, buddy.
Go.
Discard a card, because I'm gonna play that way. Table passage, yep. I get to draw a card, get a body off of it. I guess I could have named something different, but if he had a turn 3 play, it would have been nice if he would have had to sack it, right? He's gonna fight me here. Look at the top, he's got a land, I got a Omen upcoming. It looks like he's actually getting flooded, which is not the worst for me, but at the same time... What do I do this turn? Do I double birth and bounce his Hydra with the fairy? I don't mind this play at all. Like, guarantee some land drops for the next couple turns. I could drop a Doom Foretold in a bit and have some things to target with it.
Hey, I've got time.
Tempo him out with the fairy. And just keep my hand full, you know? Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna play that breeding pool he drew and pass. Sultai, do nothing. Okay, we're gonna play this, and do I Ashiok? Because he's just not doing anything? Or does he have counter spells? I'll play a Doom Foretold. Because then if he's got a counter spell, I can still Omen and do... No counter spell, alright.
I've got it.
I will pass it away. Now you gotta discard another land. Yeah, he's getting flooded. Absolutely, that's what's happening. That's really shitty. Sorry to see this happening, my dude. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. Slide all day long and then just drop a massive fucking jellyfish Hydra bitch. I've like wasted some Doom Fortolds this game, to be honest. I should have held on to him, because you are going into the late game ramp. But it's really nice that I found a third card. Oh, a dance. I can't say no to a dance, right? Play the one that he knows of. And I'm sitting at 7, so I can... Ooh. Doom Foretold. Sack Omen next turn. Do I... No, he's going to lose the jellyfish to Doom Foretold.
Let's try this.
Go ahead, buddy. That dies. And then on my turn, I'm going to sack this Omen to the Doom Foretold, and then I'll have 6 enchantments in the grave to bring back with, yeah. I actually really love this card, Death Throat. It's like one of my top green-black magic cards besides like Sacking Trophy and stuff right now. Just because it also ramps you, because I love to play Garuk in green-black decks. So, having something that kills something and ramps for 4 mana at instant speed, A-OK in my books. He might just concede to this Dance the Mance on 6, but it'll be interesting to see all of these things come back. I've done like this birth will help. This birth will help. 2 more Doom Foretolds and a prophecy. Yeah, and then okay, so I can't. I'm not gonna sack. Now I sack the home because I want to keep this Doom Foretold. And then I go land up to Teferi and dance the Mance on his end step.
I'll protect you.
Oh, dirty. Oh yeah. Now my Doom Foretold's gonna get sacked, which is fine. I could just bring it back if I really want to. I'm not too keen on prioritizing Doom Foretolds as creatures with Dance the Mance, but I don't give a shit about anything anymore. We have 2 Dance the Mance. We're golden. We're set. Anything could happen, and I'm a happy lad. That gigantic Hydra. He's got no counter spell for that. Double it. I dare double it. Or fight my token. I don't know, man. You pick. You decide. It's your choice. I'm not here to tell you what to do, Toboggan. As a fellow Canadian, you may fight or double. Yeah, there you go. Whatever you want. Oh, this makes me giddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, 6. Just making sure. I don't want to be stupid. Do something you don't want to do, right? You know what? I'm down for whatever. I'm like a college girl right now. I'm just down to do whatever. No flames to get. Don't need either of these, that's for sure. And there's the Concito. Good game. Look at that. It's a good thing we went for that 3rd game because that was golden. That was sweet. You got to see exactly what the deck wanted to do. It was pretty much perfect. He didn't really do anything, but also that's your fault for playing a Sultai ramp deck. Okay, I didn't get to play this Ashiok, but we got to see it, and it was an option. It was definitely an option for the time that it was in the hand. We got to see Kiora Best of Sea God come into play. Teferi bouncing enchantments is freaking mint. Like, never mind what he does to your opponent. What he does for us is crazy. And instant speed dance, just killer. Oh, sweet. This deck is one of my favorites. It's got to be one of my favorites because Theros just made these cards so much more reliable. And Elspeth Conquers Death, removal on enchant. Oh, great, just great. So yeah, that's that. And hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'll give you a second to kind of briefly peer over my shittily named decks and what they got going for them here. Yeah, just let me know which deck maybe you'd like to see me play out in the future. You can see probably some of the ones that I've already covered here, but yeah, just these favorites are kind of the ones that I've just put a little bit more time into. The ones down here are just kind of like deck ideas that I haven't put any set brewing into. But yeah, take a look around here. I'll do one more scroll down here just so you get a good little peek. And yeah, that's today's video. Dance the Mance, dance in my pants, because that's how it makes me feel. Yeah, comment, like, all that YouTube shit. I'm not gonna take forever with that. Peace, guys. Have a good one.